What's going on, everybody? It's Roberto here, sitting beside this lovely stream or creek or river. I don't know what you call it. I don't think it's a river. I'm not sure what the difference between the three is. I guess it depends on how much water's flowing through it at the time. I guess a creek could turn into a river if a dam lets loose, perhaps. Today, I know it's been a while since I've done a solo video, but today I've been inspired to share a little story with you guys, and I've been waiting to share it for quite some time. And so today the topic that I'm inspired to speak about is just showing up. And about a year ago, just over a year ago, I think it was about April 10th last year, I was going through a tough patch, and things weren't going that abundantly, let's say, business-wise. And I had applied for a contract position, and I was really excited to hear back. And the day I was supposed to hear back, potentially they were going to let people know. It got extended for another month, and then I started, the old monkey mind started going crazy and being like, well, if they extended it, clearly they didn't like any of the submissions. So I started kind of beating myself up like that, and I was like, oh, you know what, I don't think I'm going to be getting this job. So it is what it is. And later in that week, it was abnormally warm for April. It was like 32 degrees out on Thursday and Friday, and it was just so amazing. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to go for a motorcycle ride today. And something inside of me said, you know what, I should go to the airport and just see if they need any video work done, because that's what I really want to do. I want to, do aviation videos and that sort of thing. I want to get my pilot's license. And there was something inside of me that says, just go there, and just see. And what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to inquire about a discovery flight, and then ask if they need video. And worst case scenario, they don't need video work, and I'll have more information about doing a discovery flight. And so I was going for a shower, and I was kind of humming and hawing, and I was like, oh, you know what? I don't think I could take another no this week, or another kind of kick in the stomach, or whatever you want to call it, kick in the balls. And so I was kind of, just maybe should I go? Should I not go? Should I just go for a ride? And as I got out of the shower, I said out loud to myself, just show up, Rob, just show up. I was literally saying it out loud, just show up. What's the worst that can happen? At least I'll have, an answer one way or the other. And so I was like, okay, I've made my decision. I'm going to just show up, and I'm going to jump on my motorcycle, and I'm going to drive to the airport and see if they need video work and inquire about a discovery flight. And so Synchronicity showed its lovely face on the ride. So as I'm driving down the street and going over the highway on my bike, just before the highway, I stop at the set of lights, and I see this gray Porsche pull up behind me. And I'm always checking license plate to, sometimes I like seeing what people have written on their custom license plate. Sometimes, because it has to be short form, because there's only so many letters. So to see what people have put on their plates, and if there's some sort of code word or something synchronistic that'll show up for me that day. And surely enough, the Porsche pulls up, and there's a custom license plate on it. And I'm looking in the rearview mirror, and I can't quite decipher it backwards. So as the light changes green, I let the Porsche go in front of me, and I fall in behind him and start deciphering the plate. And lo and behold, this is what the plate says. I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. The license plate was JSTSHWUP. That's just show up, ladies and gentlemen. And how amazing is that? When I read that, I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And my energy just totally shifted. I was just, on the throttle, la-di-da, having a great time. About an hour before, I was kind of down in the dumps, and now I'm just like raring to go. And then the next cool thing, as I'm on my way to the airport, I turn onto the side road and kind of going down between the farms, and I see this beautiful, beautiful bald eagle, the ones that are white and with the white head and the white tail. I'm pretty sure those are bald eagles. I'd never seen one that close. I've only seen one once before in my life, and never that close. It flew right over me, and I was like, oh my God, this is all the synchronicity and all the spiritual signs that I need right now. And so as I got to the airport, I was waiting for the manager to come out, and I asked the lady about a discovery flight, and she said, well, you can check it all out online. She gave me a little bit of information, but she said you could actually read more and just book it online. And so I said, okay, I'll do that. And then I asked her if they need video work, and she said, well, just wait a minute, I'll go check with the manager. And then so I was like, oh, okay. And then I see her coming back without the manager, and I was like, oh. And then she's like, actually, he said if you don't mind waiting, he'll be out in a few minutes if you don't mind waiting around. And I was like, oh, this is a good sign. It's not a no. And sure enough, gentleman's name. I didn't know at the time. His name is Matthew. He came out and he said, you know what, we do need help with video work. I've been wanting to do something for a few years now. And so I'm gonna keep the rest of the story for another video, but some exciting things coming up for me, and I love to share with you guys. I'm going to be doing some awesome video work and getting my pilot's license with Spectrum Airways, so thank you so much to them. I'm really excited to be doing that, and that's the importance. That's the whole moral of today's story, is just showing up. It's your life. Do what inspires you, what brings you joy, and go after the things you want, because in the end, on your deathbed, you're going to be more disappointed by the things and have more regret about the things you didn't do than the things you did do. So just show up today. And I always love hearing people's stories about cool synchronistic events in their lives. So please, if you have one, share it down in the comments or reach out to me. I'd love to have you on my show. I love speaking with people because that's how we expand ourselves and each other, is doing what inspires us. So that was what I wanted to share today. And I don't know if you guys can hear the birds and the stream running in the background, but it's quite peaceful. So I hope you get out in nature today and just show up for your life, because nobody's going to do it for you. Anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today, and thanks for tuning in. Peace!